"Oh, well then, this is good news. What a great thing to find out on your wedding day," Prior said cheerfully, though his smile faded when he saw that Moira didn't return his excitement, and a fresh tear slid down her pale face. She shook her head. "It isn't good news, my dear? Or it isn't your wedding day?" He held his breath while he waited for her answer. "Pry, I'm so sorry." He held up a hand to stop her from saying anything more. "You don't have to explain. I know what you've been through, and I know that coming here was never your choice. You're free to go home now. What person wouldn't choose that? You can have your family and your pretty castle again, so you don't need a cabin in Montana with a husband who doesn't know his letters. Heck, even your servant girl can read, and I can't. No, it's better this way. Go home, Moira. Go back to your old life. This one isn't what you want." He turned and walked away, the soles of his boots scuffing the hard, frozen ground. Gretchen turned to admonish Moira. "What do you think you're doing, miss?" she hissed, keeping her voice low so Prior wouldn't hear. She looked up and saw Nathaniel had caught up to him, and the look of happy pride on his face quickly melted into surprise, then hurt, as Prior explained what had transpired. "What'll you do?" "It is as my brother has said. He wants me to return to Brennan. He wasn't at all angry in his letter." "Angry? Your brother? What right would your brother have to be angry, if you'll pardon me asking, ma'am?" "Why, he has every right. I ran from home and left him to pamper himself, not only in the care of our estate, but in all the horrible goings-on. He would be within his rights to cast me out and never speak to me again, but instead he's begged me to come home. That is why I must return at once." "And what of Mr. McIntyre?" she asked. "What of him?" Moira asked, holding back more tears and even more pain. She knew what he must be feeling at the moment, because she was feeling every bit the hurt and the loss that had been written on his face before he turned away. "My lady, you cannot let him go. 'Tis a good man he is, and ye clearly care for him. There's respect and affection twixt you, and you would let that go by the wayside to return to Ireland? And to what? What is waiting for you in Brennan? 'Tis worth losing Mr. McIntyre.